So who's going to get promoted from the Zweite tier in Germany? That's right, as St. Pauli lead the charge with Werder Bremen hot on the heels. Who's going to take advantage this week? We'll take a little look next. Another prediction video today. We look forward to match day number 23, 23 over in Germany, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe button to keep everybody up to date with all things Rovers related, Zweite Bundesliga related, world football related. We're going to all here under one Ruski. Goodness gracious me, yes, it is absolutely incredible over in Germany, the second tier, all the way down to 6th. To the top spot, there's 4 points the difference. So anybody's guess as to who's going to go up. Schalke in the mix, of course. Juggernauts alongside Werder Bremen, and of course your kind of smaller teams, I'd guess, with the likes of Heidenheim, Darmstadt, of course, in the hunt as well. You can't rule out, of course, big fan favourite St. Pauli, who of course currently lead the charge. I'll take a look at all of it in a minute. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs, the other patrons, guys. Thank you for loving, of course, behind the scenes. But anyway, let's jump in the deep end, of course, and have a look how we all got on last time with, of course, our pickaroos and, of course, the results itself. Let's take a look then, shall we? Here we go. Hamburger SV picked up a 2-0 win over Heidenheim, of course, to push them up the table a little bit, up to third right now. Hamburg, again, one of those fallen giants, you would say. Düsseldorf picked up 2-1 over Schalke, big win for them. And of course, dented Schalke's hopes. Of course, Düsseldorf were struggling. They're still struggling. They need some points. It's so incredibly tight. Meanwhile, Karlsruher picking up 4-1 over Nürnberg. Again, Karlsruher a little bit out of it at the moment, but of course, a couple of games, a couple more wins, and then we'll be right back in the thick of things. Meanwhile, Paderborn picked up a 0-0 draw against Dresden. Of course, meanwhile, kicking forward, Erzgebirge lost at home to Holstein. Kiel, of course, Holstein Kiel, all the way down to 10th right now as well. Hannover 96 picked up a 2-2 draw against Darmstadt 98, 2-2 in the end. Jahn Regensburg did lose to St. Pauli 3-2 in the end. I went with the draw. Hansa Rostock picked up a loss against Werder Bremen 2-1 win in the end. And Ingolstadt picked up a 0-0 draw against Sandhausen. I went with the draw myself. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. I did pretty shit. I did pretty shit on that one. Let's take a look at, of course, the leaderboard right here, right now. This is the actual league. It is St. Pauli leading the charge, 41 points. Werder Bremen also on 40 points. Those two top sides are going to go through to the Bundesliga at the moment. But Hamburger SV up there, Darmstadt, Schalke, of course, Heidenheim in the mix, Nürnberg not too far away. Paderborn also could get a couple more wins and get themselves, I'd say, all the way down to 10th, have a realistic shout. Down for the foot, though, Erzgebirge and Ingolstadt look like they're toast. Of course, there is a relegation playoff match as well, which, of course, I would say Dynamo, Dresden and Down are all in that. Karlsruher are the only team I think have got nothing to play for. They're the middle-of-the-road team and going to be stuck in this division no matter what. Of course, take a look, of course, the leaderboard for this week in the Your Prediction League. Take a bloody bow. I think Frosty kicking ass and taking names there. 7. Well done to you, sir, with your pickaroos. So he kicks ass and taking names. Shepherd breathing down his neck with 7, though. And of course, the Chasing Pack also did very, very well. Let's take a look, of course, the leaderboard for the the second half of the season. And it is deep out the great right now. 22 points on the board with Shepherd also level on points as well. So both of those two guys kicking ass and taking names. There you go. It's a bit of a mess, but I don't know what Mananic M's like there. He ain't no Patreon, but he could be if he wanted to be. So anyway, big shout out to Shepherd, of course, kicking ass and taking names. Let's take a look, of course, at the link if you want to get involved for the next one's Cut the Forschast Bundesliga 2 to get amongst it as well. That's, of course, the state of play in our prediction league. Of course, the results are up to date. And, of course, let's kick on forward to the next round of matches. That's right, take place in this weekend. It'll kick us all off. It's match day number, what did I say, 23. And, of course, kick it all off, it'll be Sandhausen. They'll be taking on Hamburg. That's actually on Saturday, February the 19th. Of course, let's jump into the event with this one. Played each other 7 times, 2008, 2 was for Sandhausen, 4 was for Hamburg, and 1 draw. Just 1 defeat past 6 for Sandhausen, 67% form up against the Hamburg side of 1-4 on the spin, 83% form as well. Coming at you though, last time around over in Sandhausen was a 2-1 win for Sandhausen back in April 2021. The reverse fixture, of course, in Hamburg was a 2-1 win for Hamburg as well. Coming at you though, last time around, Sandhausen pick up a draw against Ingolstadt, Hamburg pick up a 2-1 win over Heidenheim. The odds though for this one, we have Sandhausen 3-1 for the Richies, 55-4 on is your Hamburg, and 13-5 is your draw. I've gone with an away win here, 1-0 win for Hamburg, take it to the house and of course keep their dreams alive because they're up there. They're in that cluster of teams that could go up automatically as well. Kicking off order will be Holstein Kiel up against Karlsruher. That's right. This also taking place on Samstag. I've played each other 5 times, 2019, 2 wins apiece and 1 draw. Of course, Kiel though coming to this winning 4 of the past 5, 83% form right now, unbeaten in the last 6 home games as well. Meanwhile, Karlsruher coming to this on the back of 2 wins, 2 defeats and 2 draws, 50% form for them right now as well. Last round, of course, over in Holstein Kiel, it was a 3-2 win for Karlsruher. That was back in January 2021. The reverse fixture, of course, this season in Karlsruher was a 2-2 draw back in September. Meanwhile, of course, Kiel pick up a 3-2 win over Erzgebirge, of course, and Karlsruher pick up a 4-1 win over Nürnberg as well. Kicking on forward, the odds though for this one, what do we have on this? We have Holstein, Kiel 11-10 on for the Richie 13-5 is draw, and 12-5 is your bloody away win. That is Karlsruher here. So Kiel are your favourites. I'm going to go with them as well with a 2-1 win in the end for Holstein. Kiel kicking on forward is Dynamo Dresden. That's right, taking place up against Heidenheim this coming Freitag. That's of course the 18th of February. Now these two sides have played 13 times since 2009, 5 wins apiece and 3 draws. Just 1 win and 6 though for Dresden right now, 42% form up against the Heidenheim side, who's lost just once in the past 5, 58% form as well. Last time around, of course, over in Dresden, it was a 2-1 win for Dresden back in August 2019. The reverse fixture, of course, in Heidenheim back in September this season was a 2-1 win for Heidenheim as well. The away side has only won once in the past 6 games. That's when Heidenheim beat Dresden in Dresden back in, of course, August 2018. Goodness gracious. Meanwhile, Dresden pick up a 0-0 draw against Paderborn. Heidenheim pick up a 2-0 loss against Hamburg last time around. The odds though for this one, 7-4 is your Dresden, 13-10 is your Heidenheim, and 9-4 is your bloody draw. Going to go with a win for Dresden here, 1-0 win for them. Give them a boost, of course, mid-table for them. Don't really know what to expect from them moving forward. Meanwhile, Schalke, of course, had a bit of a wake-up call last time around, taking on Paderborn as well. This weekend will be tough. This one at the Veltins Arena. Plays the 8 times, 13, 7 wins for Schalke, nothing for Paderborn, 1 draw. Just 1 defeat though in the past 6 games for Schalke, 58% form. Meanwhile, Paderborn just 1 win and 6 for them, 33% form as well. However, just 1 defeat in the past 4. You reverse it. A couple of draws though, back-to-back for Paderborn. Meanwhile, last time around in Schalke was a 5-0. In fact, it was a 1-1 draw. That's a better action, of course, back in February 2020 in the Bundesliga. The reverse fixture over in Paderborn back in September was a 1-0 win for Schalke, of course. Kicking off forward, Schalke did lose to Düsseldorf, 2-1 loss there. Paderborn pick up a 0-0 draw against Dresden. In fact, back-to-back draws, of course, drawing with Dresden and St. Pauli as well. Meanwhile, the odds on this one, of course, on Friday night, 6-5 on is your Schalke. 13-5 is your draw, and 13-5 is also your away win on this one, of course. Tight here, going to go with 2-0 win though for Schalke to take it to the house. Kicking forward is Düsseldorf. They will be taking on, of course, Erzgebirge, of course, on Sonntag, February the 20th, of course. Played 18 times, 2008, 13 wins for Düsseldorf, 3 wins for Erzgebirge, and 2 draws, of course. 2 wins the past 6 games for Düsseldorf right now, 33% form up because Erzgebirge outside, who haven't won in the last 8. Goodness gracious me, 8% form as well. Coming at you though, last time around in Düsseldorf was a 3-0 win for Düsseldorf in the Zweite Bundesliga back in May 2021. The reverse fixture in Erzgebirge back in September was a 1-0 win for Düsseldorf as well. Düsseldorf winning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the spin against Erzgebirge across all competitions, including the DFB Pokal. Look at the odds then for this one. In fact, go back a second. Coming into this, Düsseldorf pick up a 2-1 win over Schalke. Erzgebirge did lose to Holstein Kiel last time around. Look at the odds though. Düsseldorf 13-8 on for the Richie, 11-4 is your draw. 4-1 is your away win on this. That is, of course, Erzgebirge. I'm going to go with Düsseldorf here with a 1-0 win to take it to the house. Get my brew down me. Kicking off forward to be St. Pauli, of course, current leaders up against Hannover 96, who they're still in the mix. I think played each other 24 times in 1993. 6 wins for St. Pauli, 11 wins for Hannover, and 7 draws. Just 1 defeat past 5 for St. Pauli, 50% form up against Hannover side, just 1 defeat past 5, 50% form as well. Coming at you though, last round in St. Pauli, in competitive action was a 2-1 win for Hannover back in May 2021. The reverse fixture, of course, in Hannover this season back in September was a 1-0 win for Hannover as well. Hannover pick up a 2-2 draw against Darmstadt. St. Pauli pick up a 3-2 win over Jahn Regensburg. The odds though for this one, what do we have on this? We have St. Pauli coming at you around about 13-8 on for the Richie, 50-4 is your away win. That's Hannover 96, and 14-5 is your draw. St. Pauli though, leaders, going to go with a 3-1 win for them to maintain top spot. A little bit closer to the Bundesliga as well. Kicking on forward is Nürnberg. They're going to be taking on, of course, Jahn Regensburg on Samstag, February the 19th. Played each other 12 times since 2003. 4 wins for Nürnberg, 3 wins for Regensburg, and 5 draws, of course. 1-3, lost 3. Nürnberg right now, 50% form up against the Regensburg side. Just won once the past 6 for them, 25% form. Of course, former leaders of the Bundesliga earlier in the season. Of course, last time in Nürnberg was a 1-0 win for Jahn Regensburg. That was back in January 2021. In fact, the home side hasn't won this game in competitive action since Nürnberg beat Regensburg in Nürnberg back in 2003. Wow. Meanwhile, Nürnberg picked up a 4-1 loss against Karlsruher. Regensburg did lose to the leader St. Pauli 3-2 last time around. Look at the odds though for this one. Nürnberg 11-10 for the Richie, 200% is your away win, and 12-5 is your bloody draw. 2-1 win for Nürnberg to take to the house to kick on where we left off on that one. Darmstadt up against Hansa Rostock, of course, on Sonntag. Of course, both Darmstadt, of course, doing all right. Rostock doing pretty shit right now. 5 times they played each other since 2012. 2 wins for Darmstadt, 1 win for Rostock, and 2 draws. Just 1 defeat the past 6 games for Darmstadt right now, 67% form up against the Rostock side, who've won once in the past 6, 25% form as well. Last time out over in Darmstadt, it was a A 6-0 win for Darmstadt. That was in the Dritte Bundesliga back in September 2013. The reverse fixture, of course, in Rostock was a 2-1 win for Rostock back in September. Rostock, though, did lose to Bremen, 2-1 loss. Meanwhile, Darmstadt picked up a 2-2 draw against Hannover 96. Coming at you, though, 3-5-3 on is Darmstadt, 3-1 is your draw, 4-1 is your long shots. That's Hansa Rostock on this one. Going to go with the win for the host here, 1-0 win, just enough to get over the line. And then finally, we have, of course, Werder Bremen up against Ingolstadt. I've got only one team in this one, really. Of course, taking place on Samstag, February the 19th. Now, these two sides have played each other 6 times in 2015. 4 wins to Bremen, 2 wins to Ingolstadt, and 0 draws. Of course, Bremen unbeaten in the last 6, of course, 100% form as well. Up against Ingolstadt, of just won once in the past 4 for them, 42% form as well. Last round in Bremen was a 2-1 win for Bremen. That was back in December 2016 in the Bundesliga. The reverse fixture, of course, in Ingolstadt back in September was a 3-0 win for Bremen. Bremen have actually won. In Kiel have actually won 3 games in succession over Ingolstadt. Ingolstadt pick up a 0-0 draw against Sandhausen and haven't conceded a goal in 2 games. Meanwhile, Bremen pick up a 2-1 win over Rostock last time around. The odds, though, 3-1 is your Bremen, 4-1 is your draw, and 7-1 is your away win. That's Ingolstadt on this one. Bremen are going to win this one quite comfortably, 3-0 win to take it in the end. Of course, maintain their top 2 push at the moment. Of course, get your picks in using the link. It is Cut.Bundesliga 2. And of course, if you are, and it's free to enter, don't forget that. If you want to help out with the channel, of course, make some content right here at Blabbering Overseas, let me know. Hit me up. You can use my platform to help your platform. Of course, you can also scratch my back to I can scratch your back. And of course, become new best mates for life. Check it all out down below. Of course, better still, hit me up on Twitter. I'm on there. Direct message me that way. Also, what else have I got going on for you? Yeah, make sure you smash the thumbs up, smash the subscribe. We'll be back, of course, to the next round of matches on the Bundesliga whenever they come around. But until then, dudes, we're done for now.